Let's see if we can reconnect. Just having a hell of a fucking day with this shit. There we go. God fucking damn it.
God, there he is. What happened?
I don't know. Everything just fucking died for a bit.
You're gonna just fluctuate. Well, you ended 83 and 14. I ended 79 and 17. We
Oh, I
fucked
can't
them.
fucking get it because I don't have an Xbox.
You can get it on PC.
Xbox
No, you can't.
What?
Enlisted.
Yeah, you can.
Where?
Fucking Jacob's playing on PC.
Zephyr, I'm playing on PC right
Where?
now.
On the Xbox app?
No,
No, you
no,
have
no,
to
no. You have to
download
go
it
through.
through the
You have to
website.
do it through IGN's website. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot that fucking Jacob had to do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so what was the last thing you heard, Jacob?
We were just talking. We're kind of going back over the whole investigation quest.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. So,
Hey.
long story short, to kind of speed up this investigation story,
Yeah.
Runa and Morta could sneak into this motherfucker's house. His name was Elron, which is it Elron Hubbard? Oh. That's literally all it was.
Fucking jackass.
I was listening to a fucking thing about Scientology. And also, fun fact: L. Ron Hubbard from Nebraska. And we, well, the other guys, while the other guys keep him distracted, you're drinking with him. They find out. They find a journal written in Primordial, and Morta does the detect magic because she fucking loves that goddamn spell. And all the letters, like all the writing, lit up, which is weird, right?
Yeah, spooky.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't actually have a reason why. I mean, I have a reason why. It doesn't make sense. It's because it was magically getting translated. That's all I got.
It doesn't have to make sense. It's your fucking world.
Yeah, I just wanted to give her something because she uses that spell so much.
Yeah.
And
My
then mostly
world.
it's like, you don't see anything. You don't see any. God damn it! I'm not trying to be mean, Morta.
If
Yeah.
I want,
Anything.
if I want there to be a Japanese village in the snow, there's a fucking Japanese village in the snow. It's my goddamn world.
So they get back. They go. They wake up in the morning, and there has been another murder. Shocking.
Yep.
And they go meet the Lieutenant Westfield, who is a halfling man. And whilst there, they're telling them, like, "Hey, we found this stuff." They kind of sent a copy of the journal to the court wizard to translate it, and which he did. And they go out, or another guard comes in and is like, "You guys need to see this shit." Morta had, when they found the book, she rolled a 7 to hide it, like to return it. That failed the check. Simple as that. They didn't know that at the time.
Yeah.
But Elrond discovered that. He's like, "Oh fuck, been had." So what he was
The
doing
chick is up, boys.
was making it look like a ritual to summon a demon. And he's in the middle of the town, talking in this weird primordial. Oh. And something seems off about him. His shadow is working. And have they met the lurker yet?
No,
Okay.
no. A lurker is a U campaign exclusive thing.
Okay, good. So I'm not going to spoil anything then.
Yeah.
So Giga says something called the lurker that follows us around, fucks with us. It's
Yeah,
fun.
I remember the time I played with you, he fucked with y'all.
Yeah, yeah. It's I had my own version, which is called the Harbinger, because my campaign's based on the Book of Revelation.
Fair enough.
Fun fact, it's fucking amazing. I love that book. That's why it is. The Harbinger was... Elrond was the Harbinger. Like, what Elrond was is no more. Like, he's just a skin suit for the Harbinger now, effectively.
It's just a vessel.
Yeah, just a vessel. And the Harbinger was using him to commit all these atrocities, to cause chaos and bring the end of the world. Simple. I told them all in their interviews, like, hey, I was like, if something seems like it should be scary, act accordingly. I understand it's not that scary. Especially the more you describe something, it's not scary. But also, unfortunately, the more vague something is, you don't understand it. Double-edged sword. And they all agreed, like, yeah, we'll play scary. Except fucking Runa. She didn't do this. Because when this thing crawled out of fucking Elrond's mouth and appeared, which I'll find the photo of him and I'll send it to you. It's actually really fucking creepy, and I really like the photo.
Yeah. This young, naive fucking tiefling bard who's just seeing the world for the first time sees what he's about to send you, and it's like, oh, everything's fine, everyone, just move along, clear out, get back, we'll handle this.
I was naive when I went to war. Didn't act like that shit. I did the fucked up shit.
Fucking, meanwhile, the soldier and the bounty hunter paladin who have fucking earned melee with this are like, we can't fucking deal with this. Let's go. Let's back up. I literally dragged Mud out of the fucking fight. Because he let me. Fucking.
Yeah.
To be fair, if he's like, nah, you know what, I'm gonna stay. But like, oh, okay, fuck you then.
That creature I just sent you crawled out of Elrond's mouth.
Yeah, no, that's a whole fuck.
Yeah.
That's not a little fuck. That's a
Oh,
whole
there's
fuck.
nothing to see here. Move along, move along.
Do they literally say that though?
No.
Yes, they were
That's
literally
100%
telling
what he
people
said.
to move back.
Yep.
There's casual as fuck about it, just like, all right, everyone, move back.
As most
back.
people were paralyzed with fear because this thing's fucking creepy, and humans tend to do that. Or humanoid people tend to do that.
Lesser beings.
This thing, they attacked it a little bit, he laughed at him, and he disappeared. Because, fun fact, they're not supposed to fight it.
No. Which, I mean, I think most of us knew, but it's like,
I understand,
Fucking-
like, your characters would fight.
no. They'd at least try to.
Yeah, which, fair play. But, yeah, Mud swung his axe, it hit the Harbinger's leg, and it didn't do shit.
Yep. And that's when I said, no, we're
That's when
leaving.
like, nope, let's get the fuck out of here.
So I'm guessing that thing's like man-sized at the very least.
No, it's bigger.
It's bigger.
Oh,
It's
great.
massive.
I think with the way you described it, it seemed like it was like a large
Yeah,
creature.
it's
Um,
it's maybe
but like very tall.
yeah.
So
It's
where are we?
it takes up a
I don't
15 by
know.
15, but mostly it's because it's legs.
Yeah.
It's maybe about 10 foot tall total.
Yeah. So it's pretty big.
It's fairly
Hombre.
good size and creepy as shit. Well, by the way, I saw that picture on Facebook and I fucking love it. So that's my It's my harbinger. So they get back to Horde Stand because they get their rewards. They get back to Horde Stand. They get sent on another quest to kill Genghis.
Yeah, that's literally what the quest was.
Yep, literally, it was all it was. They had to fight. So in Bleakwall's Barrow, they opened up a sarcophagus that had ancient elven forces. And it's just supposed to be like a banshee type. It's just supposed to scare them. They were fight it, get them XP. They didn't do it, and I needed a reason to kill Genghis that made sense story-wise. So she escaped, and she's on the way to Wordsman, nearest civilization. So they're like, hey, Corwin's like, hey, you guys kind of let this out, in a way, or you guys know the most about her, like, can you go deal with it for us, please? And you did. You guys did. I killed Genghis. Beautifully.
Went mostly correct.
Yeah.
Took a little bit too long, but
Took
you
a
know,
while, but
fucking
D&D dice.
that's on Douglas, not you.
Yeah.
Fucking
I kept prolonging the fight, so because Douglas is a champion fighter, I wanted Genghis to get a fucking natural 19. So I was trying to prolong the fight and stop. He's just, every time he rolled 18, it's like, no, just
Why is that here?
I gotta kill you now.
I rolled fucking 2 18s in that fight. And then I think in like the next fucking fight we had, I think it was against the fucking Trapper, I rolled like fucking 3 19s. I was like, oh, okay, so fuck me then. Okay.
And we're screwed.
Fine.
And so they go back, and I don't know if I give all this energy, Jacob, but I'm not necessarily sad when people die, especially people I don't know and or give a two fiddlers fuck about.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
So when they talk to Arlo, my court wizard, they're like, it's like, oh, did you guys kill him? Like, yeah, they're like, oh, where's Douglas? They're like, oh, he died. He's like, oh, I'm terribly sorry. That's not Arlo dismissing it. That's me being like, you're supposed to die.
No, to be fair, I think Arlo's reaction to it was it made sense. Like he probably wouldn't be too torn up about it.
It wasn't
Like,
torn up, but he wasn't genuine.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
he's
like,
like,
oh,
I'll
it's-
teach you guys your reward later. Like tomorrow I'll have to send the through. That wasn't enough for Runa. Runa was so pissed. Sorry, Tony was so pissed that Arlo just cast off their fucking this player death, and they wasn't getting a reward. I was like, because I had to come up with one, idiot, because it was fucking planned.
Yeah.
I was like, he said he'd give you next month. Oh, the best part is. So they do all this after he bitches and shit. Or they're like, they don't know what to do with his body. They go try to resurrect him. They go to Runa goes to the temple for Obium, and Morda goes to the temple for Kidia, who is the goddess of the underworld. She's basically not going to do this. Best way I can describe her is how I described her in Morda. She wants to make sure the dead stay dead, and she wants to get them to the afterlife, their respective afterlives. All she wants. So Morda asked her priestess there. She's like, "Hey, can we do this?" They're like, "Genuinely, we don't like doing that because the dead do need to stay dead." Yeah, Morda understood. But they talked. Runa talked to the priest at Obium, and he's like, "Yeah, for 1,700 gold, you can pass through. But the soul has to be willing. Like it could fail. Just to let you guys know, it could fail."
Yeah.
They still did it
Which-
anyway.
That it is how the spell works. So
That's
it
how the
wasn't
spell
any
works.
Bullshit. It does have to be willing.
I don't think technically the spell says that, but it has to be willing. That's how. If the soul's happy dead, it makes no sense to fucking remove that.
Huh.
So they cast a spell. Obviously, Douglas doesn't come back. So I described like they placed a diamond on Douglas's body. These priests start doing they're chanting their prayers. Diamond raises up and glows, stays and falls back in. The priest goes, I'm sorry, your friend's soul is not willing to return. End of session.
Oh.
Runa gave me feedback like, Runa's gonna be hesitant to trust Arlo now. She's probably gonna say some few things in front of him. It's like, why? But he was just so dismissive of Douglas. He's like, no, he wasn't.
Yeah. Also, bitch, you didn't even like Douglas. Fuck off.
I was like, also, yeah, no, I said, one, that's me because doing that because Douglas was supposed to die. It was scripted.
Huh.
And two, why would he? Well, he sent him out on a mission. Technically, they didn't kill this thing when they had the chance, or didn't make sure it was secure.
Which, not our fault, by the way. It was never
No.
our mission.
Not your fault. Not your fault. But to be fair, I needed a reason to kill you. So
No, I mean, you took advantage. That's not even against you. That's the thing. Like,
No.
I mean, like,
it's just,
yeah.
it is what it should happen.
It's wrong, but fucking she doesn't know that.
Yeah. But I said it's unjust, and I was like, if you say shit to win, remember, he's the court wizard. Good luck. He's a level 17 enchanter.
Real quick, Griffin, I just got stabbed with a sword.
Oh. Neat.
Okay, guys, do you want to take the next part of the story to continue the dark dog? Because I need to leave my booth.
Sure. Take a small break. Take a small break. Oh.
And I'm
So-
gonna install.
Yeah.
Enlisted.
So, when I initially came up with this idea, it was, of course, when we still had 4 people, or, well, when we still had the original party. So, we were going to need another frontliner again. And to be fair, with the new party, we still kind of need one. So, the idea stayed. And the idea was always going to be that I was going to make a Desert Storm Herald Barbarian. A Storm Herald Barbarian with the desert version of it. Just because I really like the idea of it. I think it's a neat fucking subclass, and I just like the thematic part of it.
Jacob,
originally-
what does the Desert Storm Herald Barbarian do?
I don't know. That's
So, Storm Heralds, when they rage, and as a bonus action on every turn after they've raged, a storm is summoned around them, and they have a little effect based on the
Oh,
type
yeah,
of storm it is.
I don't ever look
So-
at the plus one, so I bet.
Yeah. So for Tundra, they give temp HP to all their allies, and
Which
which
is-
is really fucking good.
So great.
Yeah, and themselves and their allies. I believe it's coastal one. I think they use the term coastal. That one's honestly, in my opinion, kind of the weakest one
weakest.
because they make a saving throw, or one of the creatures in the area makes a saving throw, or else they take like a fucking D8 scaling of lightning damage, and they're moved 5 feet.
It's a C.
Is it C?
Yep, C.
Same thing.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
you
same,
have to take
same
a
concept.
D6 lightning damage.
Oh, it's not even a D8. Oh, that's
Yep.
fucking awful.
You
Even
choose one
worse.
other creature you can see in your aura. The target must make a dexterity saving throw. Target takes 1d6 lightning damage on a failed save, or half of the successful save. That's it.
And since you have it up, what does the desert do verbatim?
When this effect is activated, all other creatures in your aura take 2 fire damage each. This damage increases when you reach certain levels, increasing to 3 at 5th, 4 at 10th, and 5 at 15th, and 6 at 20th.
That's
No
not
save.
horrible.
No, nothing. Just 2 fire, 3 damage.
No, it's honestly, I think it's probably kind of underrated, just because, like, yeah, the damage is low and
It's
it's
second
fire,
best.
but it's free. It's free damage. And I really wanted to use that because I just like the concept. And I also really like the idea of just, being able to chip down enemies like that. I just found it neat.
Oh,
So-
fun fact. You can change your environment choice whenever you gain a level.
Yeah. Yeah, which is honestly one of the neatest parts about it. It actually gives you a lot of flexibility.
So if you want to go get hunger,
Yeah.
you wouldn't.
Yeah. I mean, I won't, but I don't know.
No.
Maybe I can be convinced some way. Probably,
Anyway.
but still.
If Runa was still
Uh, But, anyways, so originally it was gonna be a dwarf because fucking I really liked the idea of a desert dwarf. I don't know what it was. I just fucking loved it. But I already had a dwarf, and I was like, you know, fucking, since he's new, I don't want to seem like I'm just fucking bringing one in as well, and it just didn't feel right. Plus, there'd be 2 of the fucking dwarf ability, and that could get a little bit messy.
That could
Fucking, yeah. So I was like, you know, I just don't want it. So I made a half. And granted, we already have a half one, but I feel like it didn't feel as, like, encroaching upon, because she's not a very typical half-orc, so we're very different people. Although that bitch did call me Crumpy, and god damn it. Well, it's not Crumpy, it's just simple. Fucking, god damn it. Well, regardless. So I make Darth. He is a half-orc. He is from the Red Desert, which is an area, a big desert, and it... I made him orange. Because, fucking, I really like the way that, the original orcs from Warcraft look. I think it's fucking cool. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. You know, just a small little thing. Help kind of differentiate just a little bit. It's just, you know, it's a neat little feature. And he was fine with it, so we fucking did it. Which I am thankful for because fucking it doesn't define him, but I don't know, I just think it's cooler.
I think I give a literal fuck about it.
No. But fucking, there's that, and we come with a very straightforward, simple backstory. The only thing I really wanted was a dungeon, and I'm gonna get one.
Yep.
Fucking, and you know, go through that, we make them. And the idea for my intro was basically just that I would be waiting there at the bar because, you know, like I said, I'm on my pilgrimage, and the leader of our group of desert nomads happens to know the tavern owner, Doc.
Yeah.
So sent me there because they felt that he'd be able to help me. And he says, "Now,
Fun fact. Like how Doc knows a dragon.
of course he does. It's Doc.
It's fucking why not?
Fucking, of course he does. But fucking, but so we do that. And he sets me up with the group, and he's like, "Hey, these people could use an extra hand. You know, fucking help them."
Yeah,
Or
you
don't,
need to go
I
on
don't
your
care.
pilgrimage, fucking help with that.
Yeah.
And he
So I
like
do
told
so.
the party, which, by the way, when they woke up, Arlo had gave them 650 gold, with Douglas's each, because I give gold out like candy. Because guess what? It means nothing because I can inflate the economy if I need to.
Yeah.
You're just, when people get 600 gold for completing something, they feel rewarded. It's easier than me having to make up, give them magic items or shit. It's like, no, take that gold. Fuck it.
Get your own shit.
Yeah, I'll just make sure everything's fucking equally expensive. Like, no big deal. And they had a note that said, once again, I like apologize for Douglas's death. His share has been sent with him. Also,
Yeah, it's got sent to no one.
yeah, he's got sent back to the Teresian army. Also, just getting us off, he was posthumously promoted to private first class.
So foul.
So foul.
It's just fucking awful.
I'm looking into the Harbinger for you guys. I'll let you know when I have it. So, he's actually actively helping them out. Runa's still upset.
Yeah. But
So here
We-
it is. Fuck this bitch.
oh,
Bigger.
just you wait.
It gets worse.
So, to begin with, and again, I think you can attest to this, Runa and Tartog do not get off on the right foot. Because Runa in general had a bit of an issue of taking things like semi-seriously when like it's very important, and like times where like, you can't use the naivety part as like an excuse. So for a good example, fucking at the very end of like the investigation thing, you know, when I was still Douglas, fucking we were down in like the basement of the library, like doing a final little bit of investigation. You know, after the fucking Elrond guy's dead, and after we find a note of like it being clear that he didn't really do this of his own accord necessarily. Fucking, she made some stupid fucking joke about it, and I, in character and kind of out of character, to be fair, because I was not very pleased with this, but I, in character, as Douglas, I look to her and I say, this is not the time for that. I would ask that you not do it again. Because we've also, I think we'd also like just heard that fucking, because he lived with his grandmother and she had just been told the news, like she's grieving right above us. Fucking, it was like a
maybe
fucking,
because Elrond, the person, is innocent.
yeah.
A harbinger. Elrond's been dead for months at that point.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, I took exception to that, especially after the night of drinking we spent with him. You know, it's small, but like all that sort of like went to like, okay, fuck, you know, he probably was on a decent path when this fucking happened. It's just, yeah, he rubbed him the wrong way. And a similar thing happened with Dartog, where I don't remember what it was that he said, but he said something, and it was like a joking semi-insult, which I basically responded, on the assumption that that's an insult, I would ask that you not do it to my face again. I would politely ask. Not even threatening him or anything, I'm just like, I don't know you. Don't fucking do that. Very simple, very respectful. And there's one other thing to know in this, alright? One other thing to know in this. They asked me, the group asked me, they asked me twice, mind you, what it was that I did. Like, how do I fight? You know, what do I bring to the group and all that.
In character, they asked.
Yeah, they asked me in character, like, hey, you know, when we have to fight, you know, like, what should we expect? To which, you know, in character, I'm thinking, okay, well, there's no way I can tell them that I summon a sandstorm around me that fucking hurts people, and they're gonna fucking believe me. So I just said, when I start fighting, don't fight near me. Just keep your distance. Just stay away from me. Which, given the effects, very accurate. And did the easiest in-game way I could explain something like that. Pretty much all of them accept this. Pretty much all of them.
Bruno gets right up on your ass, I'm guessing.
Just you wait. We're just getting to that part. I promise you, this will end soon.
I'm okay.
So we do a little quest. We do a little quest for Doc. Doc gave us a quest.
Yeah.
And the quest was there was like a small group of highwaymen that had basically been like raiding shipments that he was getting.
Will
basically,
Ass.
you know, they've been there was a guy named Will Ass, and he was basically
It
fucking
was
with them.
Willis, but he spells it Will Ass, so it's not called Will Ass because that's how he spelled it, and it pisses him off.
But basically, Doc just said, hey, I want you all to go to him, and I want you to bring him back here. Just bring him in alive.
Yep.
Which-
I don't give a fuck about it. Just him. I just need that.
Which, the implication, very clear, he's going to murder him.
Yep.
Quite thoroughly.
He's gonna torture him and fucking kill him.
No. Which, you know, fair enough. Pretty much all of us got that. Pretty much. So, we sit and we mill about doing fucking nothing for like maybe 30 minutes as fucking Runa's trying to be the fucking leader of the party and like
And
trying
no
to
one
figure out
door.
some retarded plan about us pretending to be traitors and fucking like luring the bandits out while we know where they're located.
Yeah, know where they're at.
Actually, you explain this dumbass
So-
move because this is the part that frustrated you the most.
They have a very, very shitty card, which is effectively the card from Skyrim.
No.
I which kind of got lost a little bit in translation, because when Douglas first bought it, he asked like, "What can we put cover?" He's like, "You can. You'll have to fix it up though." Which, in my head, gave him get that. You'll have to add the cover yourself. But
Yeah.
to be fair,
Well, that's what I was trying to do. I just didn't know like if we could or not.
no, it doesn't even have the arch. Like you would have to add the arches for that shit. Like the
Yeah,
support.
which that was the part that just wasn't fair.
Yeah, that was part. Which, to be fair, simple mistake is what
Yeah.
it is. Runa wants to go into the tavern
There's just one position left.
to get a blanket from her room to use as the cover, or to hide it. I don't even think they were using it as the cover. They just want to hide it, like
Yeah.
to simulate like there's
Because-
like a bunch of boxes of goods.
To be fair, if you see a big old orange half-orc and a fucking armored dwarf, probably not gonna think that's just a regular little trade caravan. Probably not gonna fuck
Yeah.
with that. But
I said, hey, okay, you're going in? This village? Yeah, okay, make me a stealth check. Why? Because Doc's at the tavern. Doc's at the bar. Like, he's there. Stealth check. Failed it miserably. Come down, Doc's like, what the fuck you doing with that blanket? Like, oh, we're gonna use that? He's like, he gave this long-winded explanation. She's like, no. Go into the fucking camp, grab the asshole, bring him back. Not that fucking difficult. If I didn't have to run this bar, I would go do it myself. Put the fucking blanket back. Which she gave him a little lip. The dog's like, don't fucking do that ever again.
yeah, she called him a grumpus.
Oh yeah, Grumpus. Grumpus is like, if you know Doc,
Which, yeah, I can
It's Clint.
describe Doc very quickly. It's Clint, but with a shorter temper.
yeah, it's Clint, short temper, and he's also a little more helpful, I would say. A little more open.
He's more directly helpful, but
Yes.
slightly meaner in his help.
Yes,
Clint just
which-
doesn't give a fuck.
I
And
guess
doesn't
I will concede I was a little heavy-handed with him. I will put that back.
No, which again, I would say it was really just in that case. The other times,
Yeah.
it's not been an issue. It's just in that one,
Yeah, that was more. Yeah. it was-
especially with how fresh that fight was.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
we don't need this.
Yeah,
we
that was
don't
my
need
bad.
this right now.
That was a little bit of the DM going, really, guys? Spiders. Come on. Anyway.
Wow.
Anyway. Doc should have shot her right then and there, because he has shot people for far less, and she should have been dead. Because you don't do that in his tavern. You don't fucking call him names in his tavern. That's his. He has lair actions in this fucking tavern. You don't do that. There's a reason Doc has. There's a reason there's a bolster in every fucking city. All right. He has lair actions. God damn it. Anyway, she goes back. Like, well, this is go. They go there, and the whole time they're like, "We should just parlay with them." So parlay. Keep saying parlay. It's fine. It works. I didn't expect it. Well, but fuck it. That's beautiful. Multiple ways to skin a cat. You know. They get to the gate. Runa talks to the person on the other side.
Boys are capturing the position.
He goes into this long, wind-ass explanation. Wordy way to just say parlay, and the motherfucker's like, "Oh, you want to parlay? What the fuck? Why did you just say that?" Opens it up. Calls the leader Will ass, which should have got them killed again, because
Well,
Willis.
attacked. They would
Oh,
die in
attacked.
that fight.
no, they were bandits. They were the bandit leader.
No.
Bandit captain. We're gonna win. Anyway, they go in through a bullshit ass nat 20. They convince Willis to come with them.
Good
Hell
game.
yeah. That
Doc
was-
leads him downstairs, kills him.
Oh, also, hold on. You're forgetting the best part of all this. Runa was legitimately convinced that he had done nothing.
Oh yeah. He's like, well, because the bandit said we didn't do anything. The fuck, like we're just fucking didn't do shit. No one inside checked that.
Because we didn't
Because-
think we'd fucking have to.
You shouldn't have to because Doc told you this fucker's stealing shit, and they're very clearly bandits.
Yeah.
I didn't think I had to spell that one out. Runa convinced this guy was innocent. When they get back to the tavern, Doc beams downstairs. He disappears for a little bit, kills him.
Okay, one second. I have a question.
What?
How does one get 0.67 of an assist kill? Because if the guy at the top of our leaderboard, he has 80 kills, 1 vehicle kill, and 33.67 assist kill.
Fuck. I don't know. Okay.
So they get
Oh.
back to the tavern. Doc goes and kills the guy. Comes up here. Runa's like, I don't know if she said to Doc, or if you guys were like, no, like out of character, like, no, motherfucker.
No, like she legit says to Doc, like, fucking, well, he said he was innocent, so, and you fucking got very angry at that, and and you fucking idiots believe that? To which I immediately in character said, no, it was just her.
Yeah. Oh. Jesus, my
Close.
download just fucking jumped from 20 megabytes a second to 50.
Oh yeah.
Hot tits.
Because,
How big is the
spoiler
game?
alert,
What?
it's like 20 gigabytes,
22
I
gigs.
think.
22 gigs.
Yeah.
I have 5
Oh.
minutes left.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
But, yeah, no, in the way that Runa clearly did not very much like Dark Dog already, Dark Dog didn't like Runa either.
No. So
And-
then they went to the job board.
Yep.
Found 3 quests, which
Oh.
they all took.
Hold on now, please. The rest of the party went to the job board that was
True.
just outside.
It is just outside his tavern because he curates it because technically it's on his property, even though it's the city's job board.
Yeah.
So he curates that shit. Which there was 3 jobs on there, and one was just a little note from the little girl because she's adorable and Doc has a heart. That's all it is. She was just a cute little 5-year-old girl that lost her cat, so he's like, absolutely, you can put that on the job board, 100%. If I could help you, I would, but I can't. Anyway, 4 of them go out to look at this fucking job board while Dark Dog's like, we don't need that many people. Just grab all of them and come in here. Well, they bicker over that, and
Fucking Runa also makes a stunning assertion that the jobs at the work.
I was
to be
getting
clear. Okay, because you need to bring up
Yeah,
the
I'll get there.
fucking weird logic
So,
she tried to employ.
you
for
can do the
this.
logic, but I'll say the jobs. So the jobs
Sure.
were, 1, there's a mask-wearing maniac terrorizing local town of Grafton, who's the Trapper from Dead by Daylight, because
Fair enough.
I love that game. I took all the original killers in Dead by Daylight and made them monsters in DVD, and they're side quests. They're just to give them XP, cool weapons. It is what it is. Just fun, something to do. Especially if you have downtime, you're like not sure what you want to do with it. You have this active quest, go fucking do it. The other one was there's a mine that has been overran with spiders. Cleared out. And the spiders were custom spiders. One was an ancient hive spider, or an abyssal hive spider, sorry. And the other one was a night spider. 2 spiders, my own creation. The third quest, which was the funnest quest, was the handmade drawing. This girl lost her Displacer Beast cat, which they didn't know was a Displacer Beast.
No.
And they had to go find it. Just lost in the city, just ran away.
My kitty.
Yeah, no, that was like my kitten's
Eviscerate.
gone, my cat's gone. Help me find my cat, please.
Please help me find my kitty.
All we know is that the cat was big and it was black.
Gets fucking eviscerated.
No, it was very well behaved.
Yeah, it was because it was funny. Because do you expect a Displacer Beast to be like a house cat? No,
No, you don't.
that's cool. And guess what? The party now has a Displacer Beast kitten.
No.
And so does Doc.
Is it actually a kitten?
Yeah.
Nice.
I made a stat block for it and everything.
Yeah, it was apparently pregnant.
No, it wasn't pregnant. It had kittens at home. It had already given birth to them.
Oh, I thought you said it was pregnant.
Oh, if I did, I'm retconning it. Fuck you.
Well, fair enough.
Because it makes more sense that had him at home already.
But keep in mind, when he said all that, those were pretty much the details we had. Just like
Yeah.
very basic ones. At no point was reward pricing ever fucking mentioned.
Yeah. And actually, it specifically said, speak to the mayor for the trapper quest. Mayor of Grafton. Or go to the registrar's office. That's what it said. The spider one, the foreman, Yuri Canister, had more details. And then there's no reward for the...
Griffin were on attack again.
There's no reward for the cat quest, because fuck you. Because I wasn't going to spoil...
Yeah. The
You
reward
can.
was doing the right thing.
Yeah, the
God
reward
damn
was
it.
you helped a little girl.
Yeah, which apparently only fucking Darthog got as well. Fucking... Because they were about to leave that fucking quest.
They were. But Dark was like, there's a little girl that needs help. What do we do?
Yeah. There's a small child that has lost their pet, and you all are sitting around here talking about a mine full of spiders? What the fuck is wrong with you all? But, no, so through that, they sit out there for so fucking long. Because, like I said, all four of them are in there. They're out there, and they're just fucking debating on what it is. And Runa, for some reason, thinks that the fucking mine full of spiders would surely pay more than the madman orders, and convinces them that, that's what they should do. Because it'll pay more. So they go inside, they tell me, and they had, only brought down the parts of that. And I effectively admonished them for, the fuck are you all thinking? No, fucking help the little girl. Come on now. And I then go outside, and I grab the other two fucking papers. Because, also...
Griffin, I like how we had an enemy tank and a friendly tank literally run into each other head on, and then they both turned in the same direction and started fighting in the same direction. You saw that too, right?
Yeah, just barely.
I just see the Sherman turn around the building, and then I see the Puma go in after him. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Oh, fuck. Anyway, but no, I go out there, and I grab the other boards, because also remember, we were quite correctly told, and we told everyone in the interviews, if you get something off of a job board, and there's 3 or 4 posts up there, take them all. There's other adventurers. Fucking take the fucking notes that you have them. Don't just leave it up
If
there.
you don't want to, don't take it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if
But
you're
we need
debating-
shit to do.
Yeah. If you're debating which one you want to take, just grab them both. Or just grab them all. Fuck it. Decide later.
Yeah. If it doesn't get done, they'll post it again.
Yeah.
But fucking, they go out there, fucking do that. And we find the fucking Displacer Beast and all that. Fucking, I think Runa got a little bit pissy at it fucking,
Pouncing on
her
her.
not finding it and that.
She did find it. The fuck?
Well, she didn't find it as quickly as everyone else. She got lost.
She got lost, but guess what? She found the fucking Displacer Beast.
Well, that's because she went up to it. Fucking
No. She used thaumaturgy to create some sort of smell or noise, whatever, and pounced on her.
No.
And pounced playfully at her.
Regardless.
Fucking regardless.
clearly
Don't
it
think
doesn't
get
take
fucking mad at
much.
her. Mad. Rolled like a 9 on her fucking survival check. Got lost in the city. Because guess what? She's never been to the fucking city before.
No.
We're walking down alleyways. You're gonna get lost, dumbass.
Yeah.
Morta got lost and found herself in front of a fucking arena. Like a Coliseum. Because I was like, hey, there's a Coliseum here. And no one else picked up on it. But I didn't
Well,
think anyone
we'd
else
seen it before.
Yeah.
But it was just case we don't have a reason to
You don't
fuck
have
with
that
that yet.
There is one here.
Yeah.
Just-
No, it's just a friendly reminder. Which is
Yeah.
fine.
Which also,
But-
I needed a place for her to show up because she rolled after one. So, well, you're in front of
But-
an arena now.
We do